mad cause Diddy hit your chick. You a jerk for that. Diddy clapped them cheeks so loud the neighbors heard the slap.
Yo, this ain't the hardest minute I ever heard in my goddamn life. This dude is crazy. Oh my God. Yo, that boy Pap is something serious, okay? That was serious, yo. Yo, did you, what? Hey, he got bars. 1 minute, it ate him down like that. Man, somebody better get the, what? Whoa, that was insane. That was crazy. No, Papoose is definitely one of the greatest. I said, man, this, y'all definitely going crazy in the comments, but boy, I say, yo, what somebody call me? Beyonce. Fella, be quiet. You know, somebody calling Beyonce with this hair. I said, first of all, Beyonce hair be looking way better than this, but baby, this ain't too bad, huh? I'm not really like, I love the two-tone in this wig. I love the two-tone, like I was blonde and then brown and a little darker brown. I love it up here too. It's really cute. Man, Pap is something serious, bro. You want me to replay it? All right, hold on. I love how I first start. Courage Jack. And we starting again. He crazy.
Sophie, Lauren Hill, Roberta Flack. Never. Yeah.
Listen. First of all, I was getting ready for my fight, you know? I'm getting ready for my fight. And New Year's, this nervous motherfucker come f***ing with me, man, poking at me. I ain't never did nothing to him. Done me all the way off, started my New Year's off, messed up my New Year's resolutions and everything, because I was supposed to stop cussing and everything. And he done f***ed me off. Anyways, he had that coming. He had that shit coming. He deserved every diss anybody give to us. I mean that. He deserved every diss. Every diss that he deserved it. For real. Yeah. It's time to get in the booth, buddy. Everybody done dissed you. It's time to get in the booth. Time to get in the booth, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. And I won my fight too. You would think that all these people that troll me and that mess with me when I'm getting ready, when I'm in my greatness doing what I'm doing, you feel me? That they will at least congratulate me after I win. These haters don't even want to congratulate me after I win. I don't like that. So I got to address that. If you're gonna, oh yeah, if you're gonna come bothering me while I'm in my greatness getting ready for my fights, the least you can do is say, congrats girl, you did your big one. 18,000 fans. $3 million gate. Looking good throughout the lead up. Putting the furs and the wigs and the makeup and the putting on the looks. Congratulate me. Congratulate me. Don't be mad because I won making up this stuff now. Don't get too quiet on me now. I need you to speak up. Everybody was talking about, oh, Claressa not focused. Claressa this, Claressa that. She in the comments. Oh, this person made this video, person made that video. Baby, I won unanimously. I didn't lose a round. Didn't look tired. Went out there and put belt to ass. Belt. Huh? 18,000 people came to see a girl. Boosie rapped me out. Walked me out. Turned the whole house up, baby. Listen, I've never been in the ring and heard people screaming and where it shook my body. When they was when they were screaming, I felt the vibrations of it. And when they was announcing me, it was like my whole body was just shaking. I was standing still. It was crazy. It was crazy. Was in the best shape of my life. I wasn't unfocused, no nothing. The whole little thing happened at the weigh-in. I still sat there. Pretty. Looking at what's going on. rehydrating, getting myself back together. Can we talk about Kelly Price? National Anthem. She remixed that shit. That was the best way to be up in Black History Month. I'm telling you, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. To see everybody in their furs, y'all, I was just cracking up. It was just such a beautiful night. And now that that's done, my sister. Now that that's done went on, I see people talking about what I said that I would beat Rolly in a fight. I ain't say I knock him out. I said I beat him in a boxing match, right? People getting they or they in the knot. Calm down. Calm down. My confidence is for me. That's what I have for me. It's not to offend you. Don't get offended by me believing in me. I'm not gonna get offended by you believing in you.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Did y'all watch me on Nightcap? Yeah, they've been going at it all day. All day. I'm like, what is going on? Why am I being talked about this? When I did the interview with Justin LaBoy months ago, he been put out that clip. He been put that out. And now all of a sudden, see, it's viral right now because I was looking too good in that fight. I'm looking good. The fight week looking good with the hair, the makeup, the actual fight, the fans. I'm looking good. They like, oh, we got to do something to try to, turn it to be the negative. We got to make this be viral. And it was like, well, still looking good. I'm on my press tour. Can we see your fit? Sure. Why not? Let me get up. Give y'all something. Let me get up. Oh my God, my hips hurt. I've been sitting down for a minute. It's my full dress here. Should I throw this hair to the back? So much hair. See, I ain't got to push it in because my back naturally goes like that, but yeah, this is the outfit. I got this outfit from, I got this dress from somewhere. It's in New York. I think it's called Icon. It's a shop called Icon. I think it's Cardi B best friend. I can't remember her name right now, but I bought this dress from her. I'm talking about. I wonder can I put a cup up there? I ain't no goddamn Sheen, girl. Some Icon Beauty. Be quiet. But I like Sheen stuff though. Say what you want. They got some cute little t-shirts. It ain't gonna sit up there, y'all. I gotta bend like this to do that. Like that. Like, this glass is kind of roundy. Let me see. This glass ain't gonna do it, y'all. This glass is like, it's too roundy. It's too roundy. This thing right here. But, yeah, that's the outfit y'all wanted to see. Showed y'all something. But, yeah. I just had to come on here and play Pap this. Because that shit was hard as hell. I said, this boy crazy.
When the tension between Claressa Shields, Papoose, and rap mogul 50 Cent started heating up online, fans knew it was only a matter of time before things escalated. But nobody expected Papoose to step into the booth and drop a freestyle that would have the entire internet talking. In a fiery verse packed with slick wordplay and not-so-subtle jabs, Papoose appeared to take direct aim at 50 Cent, turning what had been social media tension into full-blown lyrical warfare. The freestyle quickly spread across platforms, with fans dissecting every line and debating whether the shots were justified or just. Another chapter in hip-hop's long tradition of lyrical battles. But what really caught people's attention was the reaction from Claressa Shields. After her recent appearance on Nightcap, the undefeated boxing champion didn't stay silent when the topic of the diss came up. Instead, Shields addressed the situation with the same confidence she shows in the ring, making it clear that she's aware of the noise surrounding the drama. Her response added another layer to an already messy situation involving loyalty, respect, and the unpredictable nature of celebrity feuds. Now, fans are wondering, is this just the beginning of a bigger clash between Papoose and 50 Cent? Or will things cool down before the drama goes even further? The drama surrounding Claressa Shields, Papoose, and hip-hop mogul 50 Cent didn't appear out of nowhere. In fact, it slowly built up over time through subtle comments, social media reactions, and interviews that fans quickly began piecing together. What started as a few online exchanges eventually turned into a headline-grabbing moment when Papoose jumped into the booth and delivered a freestyle that many listeners believed was clearly aimed at 50 Cent. For years, 50 Cent has built a reputation as someone who isn't afraid of controversy. Whether he's trolling on Instagram, calling out rivals, or sparking debates in the entertainment world, the rapper and businessman has often found himself at the center of viral conversations. Because of that reputation, many fans weren't surprised when his name once again started trending online. But what made this situation different was the unexpected involvement of Claressa Shields. Known primarily for her dominance in the boxing world, Shields has rarely been at the center of hip-hop drama. As a multi-time world champion and one of the most accomplished female fighters in history, she has spent most of her career focused on breaking records and representing women in combat sports. However, the conversation began to shift when Shields appeared on the sports and culture talk show Nightcap. During the interview, Shields spoke confidently about her career, her mindset as a champion, and the challenges she has faced both inside and outside the ring. The interview itself was already gaining attention among sports fans. But things took an unexpected turn when the topic of online criticism and celebrity opinions came up. At one point, the discussion naturally drifted toward 50 Cent, who had previously made comments online that fans interpreted as taking subtle shots at Shields. While the remarks weren't necessarily direct insults, they were enough to spark debate among fans who felt the boxing champion deserved more respect. Shields, known for her outspoken personality, didn't shy away from addressing the situation. Instead, she responded with the same confidence that has defined her boxing career. She made it clear that she wasn't losing sleep over social media comments, and that her accomplishments in the ring speak louder than any online criticism. Her calm yet firm response quickly began circulating across social media platforms. Clips from the interview were shared by blogs, sports pages, and hip-hop media outlets, sparking conversations among both boxing fans and rap fans. Some people praised Shields for keeping her composure, while others speculated that the situation might eventually turn into a bigger feud. Then came the moment that truly escalated everything. Shortly after the interview began trending, Papoose released a freestyle that instantly grabbed attention. Known for his lyrical ability and sharp storytelling, Papoose has always been respected as a rapper who can deliver powerful bars when he steps into the booth. This time was no different. In the freestyle, listeners quickly noticed lines that appeared to reference 50 Cent. While Papoose didn't necessarily mention his name in every line, the context and wordplay made it clear who the message was directed toward. Fans immediately started breaking down the lyrics, pointing out references to business deals, respect in the industry, and the long history of rivalries within hip-hop. Within hours, clips of the freestyle spread across Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Comment sections filled with debates about whether the diss was justified or unnecessary. Some fans applauded Papoose for standing up for people he respects, while others questioned whether it was wise to challenge someone with as much influence and experience in public feuds as 50 Cent. After all, 50 Cent has built an entire brand around confrontation and competition. Throughout his career, he has had highly publicized disputes with several major figures in music and entertainment. Many fans pointed out that stepping into a feud with him often leads to weeks or even months of back and forth exchanges online. That possibility is exactly what had people paying close attention to Claressa Shields' reaction. Because of her connection to the situation through the Nightcap interview, Many people wondered if Shields would respond publicly to Papoose's freestyle. Would she support it? Would she distance herself from the drama? Or would she simply ignore the entire situation and focus on her boxing career? For a short time, it seemed like Shields might choose the third option. She remained relatively quiet as the freestyle continued gaining traction online. But the silence didn't last long. Eventually, when the topic came up again during conversations with fans and media outlets, Shields addressed the situation in her own way. Instead of escalating the tension, she spoke confidently and calmly about the situation, making it clear that she understood why people were talking about it but wasn't interested in turning it into unnecessary drama. Her response added another interesting layer to the story. Some fans interpreted her reaction as supportive of Papoose, while others believed she was simply staying neutral and avoiding being pulled into a rap feud that didn't directly involve her. Either way, her comments helped keep the conversation alive. Meanwhile, speculation continued to grow about how 50 Cent might respond. Anyone familiar with his history knows that he rarely ignores situations where his name is being mentioned in records or public debates. Over the years, he has developed a reputation for responding quickly, sometimes with humor, sometimes with direct insults, and sometimes with calculated social media posts designed to stir even more attention. Because of that, fans began watching his social media accounts closely, wondering if a reaction was coming. At the same time, hip-hop blogs and entertainment outlets started covering the story from multiple angles. Some focused on the lyrical aspect of Papoose's freestyle, breaking down the bars and highlighting the references that appeared to target 50 Cent. Others focused on Claressa Shields' involvement and how her nightcap interview had unintentionally become part of the narrative. What made the situation particularly interesting was the crossover between two very different worlds, boxing and hip-hop. While these industries often intersect through celebrity friendships and collaborations, it's not every day that a boxing champion becomes connected to a rap diss track that sparks widespread conversation online. For many fans, that unusual combination is exactly what made the story so fascinating to follow. And as the internet continued buzzing with opinions, one big question remained unanswered. How would 50 Cent react once he fully caught wind of the freestyle and the conversations surrounding it? Given his history, most people suspected that the story was far from over. In fact, some fans believed the real drama might just be getting started. The tension between Claressa Shields, Papoose, and 50 Cent only intensified after the initial freestyle dropped. Fans who had already been dissecting Papoose's bars began analyzing every nuance, trying to uncover hidden meanings, subtle shots, and references that could indicate a deeper beef. Social media became a battlefield where opinions flew fast and heatedly. Hip-hop forums, Instagram comment threads, and Twitter feeds were filled with speculation, memes, and reactions, some supporting Papoose, some siding with 50 Cent, and others wondering why Claressa Shields was even involved. Claressa's involvement, although indirect, added a layer of intrigue. Shields, as a dominant figure in sports and a public personality unafraid to speak her mind, has often been admired for her courage and poise. But the online crossover between sports and hip-hop created a situation few anticipated. While Shields had not actively participated in the back-and-forth prior to the freestyle, her recent nightcap interview became the perfect catalyst for fans to connect the dots between her and the unfolding drama. Her poised reaction, combining wit and calm authority, made headlines and added a sense of credibility to the situation. People started sharing clips of her statements, highlighting how she didn't escalate the feud but also didn't ignore it. Meanwhile, Papoose's freestyle continued gaining momentum. Analysts in the hip-hop community started breaking down his bars line by line, explaining references that touched on legacy, respect, and the culture of confrontation that has defined 50 Cent. Choice to target 50 Cent was particularly notable because, unlike other rappers who have challenged him in the past, Papoose has a reputation for carefully constructed lyrics, often mixing subtlety with direct commentary. This wasn't just a throwaway diss. It was a calculated move that forced listeners to pay attention. Fans quickly began comparing the feud to past 50 Cent conflicts, noting similarities to his famous rivalries with Ja Rule, Rick Ross, and other hip-hop figures. The discussion expanded beyond just the freestyle itself. It evolved into debates about influence, ego, and the power dynamics in both the music and entertainment industries. Many fans argued that challenging someone like 50 Cent publicly, even in a freestyle, carries serious implications. A response could ignite weeks of drama, memes, and media coverage. As the freestyle circulated, Claressa Shields' name continued appearing in discussions. People speculated about her potential stance. Was she supportive of Papoose? Was she neutral? Or was her response a strategic move to avoid being drawn too deeply into a music industry feud? Her careful wording during interviews suggested the latter. Shields emphasized focus, discipline, and handling matters with professionalism traits she's consistently demonstrated in her boxing career. This approach resonated with her fans, who admired her ability to remain above unnecessary conflict while still acknowledging the situation. Meanwhile, 50 Cent's fans were growing increasingly restless. Known for his quick, sharp, and sometimes ruthless responses to online disses, many wondered whether he would strike back with a statement, a video, or even his own freestyle. The anticipation created a tense energy online as people debated the possible outcomes. Would 50 Cent respond with humor, taking the high road? Would he fire back aggressively, intensifying the feud? Or would he ignore Papoose altogether, signaling that some battles aren't worth engaging? Papoose, aware of his growing influence in this scenario, began interacting subtly with fans online. While he didn't explicitly call out 50 Cent further, he shared posts and made comments that fueled speculation. Fans interpreted his behavior as strategic, a way to maintain the spotlight while keeping the tension simmering. Hip-hop analysts and commentators started discussing his moves in detail, pointing out how this kind of calculated approach often increases engagement and builds intrigue. The crossover into Claressa Shields' world made the situation even more unique. Shields has built a reputation as a disciplined, hardworking athlete who thrives on mental toughness and focus. Her reaction, therefore, carried a different weight compared to typical celebrity responses in music feuds. By not engaging in hostility but still addressing the situation, she demonstrated maturity and control, qualities that made her a respected figure in sports and an unexpected voice of reason in this drama. As the online debate grew, the media coverage expanded as well. Music blogs, entertainment news sites, and sports outlets began covering this story in depth. Articles analyzed Papoose's lyrical content, Shields' statements, and 50 Cent's potential response. Interviews with industry insiders, music producers, and social media commentators offered predictions about how the feud might unfold. Some even speculated that this incident could lead to collaborations, partnerships, or reconciliations in the future. A reminder that entertainment feuds often have twists beyond the initial conflict. Adding to the complexity was the involvement of fans themselves. Social media users actively dissected every post, clip, and comment, turning the feud into a participatory experience. Memes went viral, reaction videos emerged on YouTube, and TikTok users created content breaking down the freestyle and Shields' reaction. The combination of celebrity drama, social media participation, and cross-industry intrigue made this one of the most discussed topics online, appealing to fans of music, sports, and pop culture alike. Claressa Shields' role, although indirect, became symbolic. She represented a voice of reason amidst chaos, a reminder that while entertainment feuds capture attention, professionalism and focus still matter. Her reaction was widely praised by sports fans who appreciated her ability to navigate public attention without compromising her career or personal values. Meanwhile, Papoose continued to enjoy the spotlight. His bars were being quoted, debated, and analyzed across multiple platforms. Analysts pointed out how strategic his wordplay was, noting subtle nods to 50 Cent's career decisions, business moves, and past controversies. It became clear that this wasn't just about personal insults. It was a calculated statement about respect, legacy, and positioning within the hip-hop hierarchy. As for 50 Cent, the anticipation surrounding his next move kept fans engaged. Every social media update, interview, snippet, and public appearance became fodder for speculation. The suspense only added to the narrative, making the drama feel like an unfolding story rather than a single incident. Fans eagerly awaited the moment when the veteran rapper would finally respond, knowing that whatever he did would have ripple effects across music, sports commentary, and social media culture in many ways. This situation highlights the evolving nature of celebrity interaction in the digital age. Feuds are no longer confined to one industry. They cross social and professional boundaries, blending music, sports, media, and social media engagement. Claressa Shields' involvement, even if tangential, exemplifies how interconnected the worlds of entertainment and sports have become by staying composed, professional, and thoughtful in her response. Shields set a tone that contrasted sharply with the intensity of the freestyle and the frenzy of online discussions. Her approach emphasized that not every battle requires participation. Some require a strategic observation and measured engagement. Meanwhile, the story continued to evolve. Fans kept revisiting the freestyle, analyzing every lyric, and speculating about the next move. Memes and reaction videos ensured the feud remained a trending topic. Music and sports media continued breaking down the events in detail, interviewing insiders, and providing commentary. Claressa Shields' calm and articulate perspective became a touchpoint, often cited as a model of grace under pressure amidst high-profile drama. Ultimately, the combination of Papoose's sharp lyrical attack, Claressa Shields' poised reaction, and the looming presence of 50 Cent created a dynamic and multi-layered story that kept fans hooked. It's a prime example of how celebrity conflicts today transcend traditional boundaries, blending industries, personalities, and platforms into a narrative that engages a global audience. Even now, the tension remains unresolved, with fans eagerly waiting to see how 50 Cent will respond and whether Claressa Shields' indirect involvement will influence the outcome. Whatever happens next, this saga has already demonstrated the power of social media, celebrity influence, and cross-industry storytelling in shaping public discourse and entertainment culture. The feud between Claressa Shields, Papoose, and 50 Cent has reached a level of public fascination that few could have predicted. What began as a seemingly straightforward freestyle from Papoose has evolved into a multi-layered story combining hip-hop culture, celebrity reactions, and even sports influence. Part 3 of this saga focuses on reactions, fan perspectives, and the possible next moves in this escalating drama. After Papoose's freestyle went viral, fans immediately took to social media to dissect every lyric. Twitter threads, Instagram stories, and TikTok clips exploded with speculation. Some fans praised Papoose for his lyrical prowess, highlighting clever wordplay and sharp references that clearly targeted 50 Cent. Others criticized him, arguing that publicly challenging a veteran rapper like 50 Cent might not be the wisest move, considering his reputation for swift and sometimes ruthless responses. Claressa Shields' reaction added an unexpected but pivotal element to the story. Her composed, confident response from the nightcap interview became a point of discussion across platforms. Fans and commentators praised her for maintaining professionalism while still acknowledging the drama. Many noted that her approach served as a blueprint for handling public controversies. Stay calm, speak clearly, and never allow emotions to dictate the narrative. The discussion soon moved beyond individual reactions. Media outlets began covering the situation extensively, analyzing the implications of Papoose's diss and Shields' involvement. Hip-hop blogs broke down the freestyle line by line, while sports and pop culture sites examined Shields' statements in detail. The cross-industry interest made this story particularly unique. Rarely does a boxing champion's response factor into a hip-hop feud. But Shields' presence added credibility and depth to the narrative. Fan reactions were equally diverse. Some sided with Papoose, praising his courage to speak out against someone as prominent as 50 Cent. Others leaned toward 50 Cent, anticipating that he would retaliate with a high-profile response that could dominate headlines for weeks. Meanwhile, Shields fans celebrated her measured approach, interpreting it as an example of leadership and maturity in a world dominated by online drama and impulsive reactions. As the story continued to unfold, speculation about 50 Cent's next move grew. Known for his strategic and sometimes theatrical responses, the rapper's fans eagerly awaited his statement. Would he respond with humor, taking shots at Papoose in a clever freestyle? Would he retaliate aggressively, igniting a full-blown public feud? Or would he ignore the diss entirely, signaling confidence and restraint? Every post-interview snippet or subtle comment from him was analyzed for potential clues. Industry insiders weighed in as well, predicting potential outcomes. Some argue that 50 Cent's experience with public feuds would allow him to turn the situation into a career-enhancing moment, using it to promote music, content, or even collaborations. Others suggested that Papoose's calculated approach could corner 50 Cent into responding carefully, making this a battle of strategy as much as lyrical skill. Meanwhile, the fan-driven social media narrative continued to evolve. Memes, reaction videos, and parody content circulated widely, keeping the feud in the public eye. Some creative content even depicted Shields as a voice of reason amid the chaos, emphasizing her ability to stay composed while the drama unfolded around her. The involvement of Shields also sparked discussions about the crossover between sports and entertainment. Fans noted that her perspective added a unique dimension to the feud, illustrating how celebrity influence extends beyond one industry. Shields' presence reminded viewers that public figures, even from unrelated fields, can impact narratives in ways that influence public perception. Social media trends and media coverage at the same time. The freestyle itself remained a focal point. Analysts praised Papoose's strategic use of wordplay, noting references to 50 Cent's past career moves, public controversies, and business decisions. The consensus among commentators was that this wasn't just a personal attack. It was a calculated statement about respect, legacy, and positioning within hip-hop culture. As this saga developed, the story also highlighted the power of social media in amplifying celebrity conflicts. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter allowed fans to actively participate, creating memes, reaction videos, and discussion threads that fueled the narrative. Each reaction, whether from celebrities, fans, or commentators, added another layer to the ongoing story, demonstrating how entertainment today is both participatory and viral. Despite the intensity of the feud, Claressa Shields' involvement remained measured and thoughtful. She never escalated the situation, but also never distanced herself entirely, which kept her relevant in the conversation without inviting unnecessary conflict. Many fans viewed her approach as a demonstration of emotional intelligence and professional discipline, qualities that helped her maintain credibility and respect across industries. Looking forward, the story remains far from resolved. 50 Cent's next move will be critical, as it could either escalate the feud further or de-escalate it entirely. Papoose, meanwhile, has cemented his role in the public narrative, showing that strategic, well-crafted content can influence both fans and industry peers alike. And Shields continues to serve as a stabilizing figure, her reaction providing balance to a situation fueled by tension and public speculation. Ultimately, this saga is a reflection of modern celebrity dynamics, where boundaries between music, sports, and social media blur. It demonstrates how public figures navigate scrutiny, influence narratives, and interact with fans and peers in real time. From Papoose's calculated freestyle to Shields' composed commentary and 50 Cent's looming potential response, this story has captured global attention and will likely continue evolving in the days and weeks ahead. Fans, Analysts and commentators alike are watching closely, waiting for the next chapter. One thing is clear. This feud isn't just about lyrics or statements. It's about legacy, strategy, and the interplay of influence across industries. And with Claressa Shields, Papoose, and 50 Cent all involved, the drama is as compelling outside the ring as it is in the booth, a perfect storm of talent, ego, and public spectacle that keeps the internet hooked. The question now is, how will 50 Cent respond? And will Shields' poised approach influence the outcome? Whatever happens, this saga proves that in today's social media-driven world, celebrity feuds aren't just about words. They're about strategy, perception, and timing. The next few moves could redefine this story entirely, and fans around the globe are ready for every moment of it. What do you think about this whole situation? Did Papoose go too far dissing 50 Cent? Or was it a bold move that needed to be said? And what about Claressa Shields? Do you think her reaction shows confidence and professionalism? Or was she holding back? We want to hear your take. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and join the debate with fans from all over the world. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown. And make sure to subscribe for more updates on the latest celebrity drama, hip-hop feuds, and sports crossover stories. Turn on notifications so you never miss a reaction, freestyle breakdown, or exclusive insight. Trust us, this story isn't over yet, and you'll want to be the first to see what happens next.